Hi, it's Chef and Builder Janie Pendleton. We're back in the kitchen because yesterday when I gave you my pizza dough recipe to make the panzerottis, you know, the pizza pockets, I kept out 2 of the balls of dough, wrapped them up in plastic wrap, they're nice and soft, and put them in the refrigerator. And I sprayed this with butter spray first. Now here I have a bowl of hot water and about 2 teaspoons of baking soda. And I'd say it's probably about 1.5 cups of hot water. It's a nice wide mouth bowl that's deep enough to submerge our pretzel in. I'm going to put that in the microwave and I'm going to get that hot. Turn on the oven to 350 degrees. Get out my baking rack. And over the sink, I'm going to spritz my baking rack with just a little bit of butter spray, just a little bit. It's nice and hot. Get your hands really dry. Make sure your surface is really dry. And I'm just going to put down just a little bit of flour, just a little bit. Don't want to change that dough consistency very much at all, okay? And I'm doing it lengthwise like this for a reason. Now we're just going to grab this from the plastic and we're just going to cut these in half. Just all the way here for you just a little bit so you can see a little bit better. And I just kind of start by doing this right here and kind of get it molded out. Just kind of stretch it just a little bit, let it hang. Gets a little bit even. And then you just want to take your fingers. Now see, I already have a little bit of oil on it because I had oil when I stored it right here. I had a little bit of oil on my hands, and that's fine. What I'm going to do here, just a little bit of flour here, put some out on the side here. Don't want too much flour on there. And I'm just going to start rolling it. It's a little bit thicker on this end. There we go. We want it nice and even. And I'm barely touching this. See how I'm rolling this? And you just kind of roll it out like this right here. Like I said, I got a little bit thick here, so let me keep going here. Kind of roll it out like this. Pull away. Pull away. Pull away. Just like that right there. You're going to let these raise. Trying to get a little bit more even here for you. Why aren't you going to get even? Only when on camera, right? Okay, there we go. Now you take this, you give it a turn, and latch down. Did you see that? You give it a turn, you give it a turn, and latch down. You give it a little pinch right here. Okay. And we're going to set our first pretzel. We might have to have a little water. Get too much thing in here. You might have to tap this with a little bit of water to get them to stay. Maybe some more water than that. There we go. There we go. Like we did for the pizza pockets. Sometimes you got to pinch it down just a little bit. Then you can get them to stay. Then you can shape it up just a little bit here. See, now it's shaping up. Now we're going to take and we're going to dip this for 20 seconds into this hot, or it's hot. It's not boiling or simmering. It's just hot tepid water. And I'm just going to sit it in here for 20 seconds. I'm stirring up a little bit of that. This gives this a nice hard slick coating that you see on the professional pretzels. And you can, I've got all kinds of mustards that you can have with this. I've got my homemade honey mustard, my sweet and sour mustard, my caramel mustard, hot horseradish mustard, whatever you like, you can dip these into. Change my setting on my sea salt. And I'm just going to give these just a little bit of a sea salt. Okay, a little bit of a sea salt back. There we go. You can even use the rock salt on here if you'd like. But mine lets me adjust, however, how thick I like my salt to be. So, and you can pre-grind it and then just sprinkle it on. That's fine. And I'll show this to you one more time. get started here. There we go. My flour's been in the freezer, so. And again, I'm not pushing really hard. I'm just pushing hard enough. See that? I'm barely touching it. I'm pushing it hard enough to pull it out. And I'm giving it a little bit of a pull, just like that right there. I'm kind of pulling it out. Pulling it out. You can make these as thick and as big as you like them. I like mine a little smaller. But if you, and plus I'd already cut this dough up, by the way. But yeah, you can make them. You can make them, definitely make them really long. Give them a twist, just like that right there. And it's going to take a little bit of water. Pinch that on. There we go. I even put a little bit of water right here in that joint right there. Stretch it out a little bit. Give the water a stir. Put them in here. And back out. And sit it on our baking sheet just like that right there. There we go. So we just have to do 2 more here. Okay, let's get that stretched out here a little bit. Got a little bit too much flour on there. This is why I like my pastry cloth. That makes it so much nicer. Try not to get too much flour on this. See, I got a little bit of water on here, so now my flour is sticking. You see, my pastry cloth would have absorbed that. Alright, let's see if we can't make this one right here a little bigger. Okay, I'm going to take it, give it a turn, and drop. Okay? Let me show you again. Give it a turn and drop. Well, put a little bit of water on here and pinch it down. There we go. I always put just a little bit of water right here to keep it kind of in place there. To 20-second immersion. Reshape. Set this on back on the cookie sheet. Now you can do as many of these as you like. Kids love these. Just takes some getting used to. I don't make pretzels very often. I used to make them all the time for my kids, and I had it down pat. Like I said, a little bit of right there. Kind of hold it down. Reshape. The more you do it, the quicker it goes. Drop that baking soda in there. Drop her in. Let that soak and get that a nice shiny outside coating. Let that drip dry here for a minute. And then onto the cookie sheet. There we go. Of course, I'm going to kind of reshape them just a little bit here. There we go. Okay, now we've dripped off all the excess fluid off of here. And what we're going to do now is we're going to put these in the oven. You can let these raise for about 20 to 30 minutes. That's fine, but I'm going to go ahead and slip mine in the oven. $350 degrees for 25 minutes. All right? And we will see you back here in 25 minutes. The sun's shining on here. Here, there you go. My shadow. Okay, so here I just have my caramel mustard right here. That smells good. See that? Doesn't that look good? Alright. And we're going to call Daddy in here to give it a try. Daddy, you want to give it a try? Look at that, how that just breaks apart. Doesn't that look good? There's some caramel mustard there. Just dip that right in there and let's give that a try. Let's see how that tastes.
I'm just going to eat it plain. Very good.
It's good with the caramel mustard. Try it.
Okay.
A little bit too much mustard, but
Very good.
that. Not bad.
It's great.
Here. Get a plate and have one. They're good. And they're not quite as glossy on the outside as they normally are.
They're very good.
Like I said, I think it was a dough recipe that I used for the pizza. Because remember, I made the pizza pockets with the same dough yesterday.
Yeah, I bit on this side and I dipped that side.
Okay. That's right, it's just me and you. If you want more salt, you can add more salt.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, I give these about a 7.
Really? I like them. I give them a 10.
Because my other ones were 10s.
Really? I like these.
And only, well, you've never had my other ones, so
Yeah.
if I can get a picture of my other ones, I'll put those there.
You can't sniff a picture or taste it, but these are great.
What do you give them?
I'll give them a 10.
Well, of course you do. Well, good. I'm glad you like them.
They're disappearing.
They're disappearing. All right. Well, this is Chef and Builder Janie Pendleton, and now you know how to make pretzels. Hot pretzels are fun when they're outside and you get them at a fair or whatever. But if you miss that taste and you want to make them at home, this is a good way to do it. This caramel mustard I would give a 9. It's really good. That's my recipe for that, by the way. And the caramel mustard, my mustard recipes, I have cherry, blackberry, sweet and sour, hot and sweet, or sweet and hot. I have all kinds of mustard recipes. So go ahead and give that a try as well. The caramel mustard is delicious. Okay, so this is Chef and Builder Janie Pendleton. Be sure and hit that subscribe button. Be sure and share this video. That helps support my channel, and give me the thumbs up, because that lets me know that I've got people watching, and that helps me to know to bring other recipes to you. All right? Love you guys. God bless.